forward he wanted to see you grow with, and just how has this camp gone for you so far for the Roots?
I really think the camp is going great. We probably I say we probably the best unit out here, most aggressive, most in shape. And then just talking with Coach Spalding, like the extra meetings after spring ball, he talked about what we need to improve on, talk to you about everything that you need to work on. I say just focusing on them little things and then coming out here working on that during spring ball helped out a lot.
You got a taste of it in spring now that you're kind of fully immersed in this new offense. What are just your thoughts about the way you guys are willing to pound the ball between the tackles?
Yeah, I love it. That's something I'm very comfortable with, and that Coach Grimes emphasizes being violent. That's something I love to do.
So just what strides have you seen from yourself within this type of scheme and trying to adapt from what you saw last year, what you ran last year, to what you're doing now?
I really say I didn't really have to adapt to this type of scheme. I think I fit in perfect. It was comfortable.
Do you have a favorite play you've made so far through camp?
Nah, not at all. I probably the one today, just me moving the quarterback and taking off with it.
It seems like the run game is really kind of picking up these last few days. What's been key to that? What part of the run game is gelling, do you think?
The O-line. I got to give all the credit to the O-linemen. They tough, nasty, disciplined. They're probably the best unit out here.
Yeah, but in terms of like what are you seeing? What that might be a little different in terms of where they're getting better?
I really say probably going downhill, and then we've been working on wide zone. That's probably like our main thing to do. Our O-line, they've been handling that perfectly.
You guys have a good rotation, yourself, Darian, Cade, and who else knows who's going to be a part of that mix. But, you three guys specifically, like, what do you see in that versatility, and how much does that excite you for this season?
I really say I'm excited because we all can do something special. I'm good between the tackles. Cade do it all. Didi can do it all. And then I got to put Gid in there. He downhill, physical back, and that's something Coach Grimes loves.
When you got to spring ball, obviously Tui was gone. Did you see an opening for yourself to potentially elevate into a starting role? Obviously, you still have to earn it, but was that something you either talked about or identified for yourself as a possibility?
I said, yeah. I really just kept my head down and grind, and then whoever go in, that's who go in.
Dylan, we talked a little bit about it in spring, but it obviously hasn't slowed down the way your room just supports each other regardless, like every single play, even if it's a competition. Just what type of pride do you take in that, and where does that kind of stem from within the culture and supporting each other?
I really say the support helps out a lot. We push each other the most. Somebody make a mistake, you come tap them, come on, make a play. Like, it was a fumble yesterday, somebody went right in and scored. And I think really just the support just helped us out a lot.
What do you think is the best part of your game as a running back, the things you're showing?
I really say, I probably don't look like I'm a downhill back, but I really go downhill and lower my shoulder. And then once they start getting used to me lowering my shoulder, it's easy for me to make a move.
You think there's, a speed element to that too?
Yes, for
there's
sure.
a lot of power, but especially second level.
Yeah, definitely. Safety's not catching me.
So in terms of just what within this type of, like, I know it's mostly like there's a wide scheme element, a wide zone scheme element, but just how are you finding, like, getting used to, like, how the holes open up and where you can make your reads?
I sit back, I be patient with the read. Like Le'Veon Bell, I sit there, I'm patient, I wait for my O-lineman. However they block them, I make them correct, and I just feed off that.
Is that the running back you tried to model your game after, or are there a couple other guys that you?
Really my favorite back from college was Rachaad White. So I say he was a big back, powerful, and then he also had speed with him too.
You kind of talking about the chemistry in the running back room before. I guess I'm wondering how does it manifest itself in terms of, I think what you and Gideon knew each other going way back, but like how did you build a relationship with Darian, and how did, what are some of the things you guys do that kind of really have created that bond?
I really say the first time we moved out here, just going over the plays together, and then after meetings, me and Didi, we was in the same apartment. He stayed right across, so I'd come knock on his door, go over the plays with him. And then, like, even me and Gid, after practice, it was some days on Saturdays, Sundays, we'd go get some field work in together, and then group FaceTimes, texting, really just bonded like that.
If you and Darian end up being the top combination, what do you think you guys can provide or challenge defense as well?
Everything. I really think we could do it all. They might expect Didi to go in there and probably get shifty, but he'll really lower his shoulder, and I feel like I do the same thing.
Have you guys talked about, obviously there's a huge history here. Is it something you studied in your time here about, like, learning who the best backs are and understanding the history of the position?
Nah, not really. I know they were known for running backs, and then I just wanted to come on and put on for Wisconsin.
Dylan, I remember in the spring you talked a lot about the violence that the running back room has to carry. How important is that for you guys to sort of impose your will on the field?
I really say that's probably one of the most important things that helps with every run play actions that help out with everything we do.